Hello, guys and girls. It is I, Aaron Halo 18. Are my headphones on today?
Yes.
I think my headphones are on, but I don't know. I'm just going to do a Halo 5 Guardians discussion series, episode 33. I believe is what it's called. And I found an article from HaloWaypoint.com under the Halo Community Update. Post-launch Carnage report by B is for Bravo, 19 hours ago. On Monday night, we joined together in a celebration that only Halo fans can understand. Whether you had Halo 5 Guardians pre-installed at home or went to a nearby store to pick up your copy on release night, you could likely feel a particular excitement in the air. And we hope that excitement resulted in an all-night or day, depending on where you might call home, session of campaign, multiplayer, or a perfectly balanced mix of the two. And I even played Halo 5 Guardians today with Matt Peters, one of my good friends. And he really enjoyed the game. Too, even his brother has the game as well. Matt was saying that his brother played all the Halo games just like I did. And I like to normally read articles off to you from Halo Waypoint from community under news, under blogs, and it shows a picture of the event from Halo 5 Guardians on launch night. And I will continue the article now. Halo 5 Guardians is now in your hands. So this week, we're talking about you. Your accomplishments, your feedback, and your findings. Since Monday, teams at the studio have been monitoring your activity 24/7. We've been keeping a constant eye on what you're playing, which recs you're earning, and your feedback from experiences across the game. We're now taking close looks at things like spawning in both Warzone and Arena, custom game options, feedback on Fireteam display, controls improving map and game type, variety across playlists, including adding additional maps to select playlists, the rec system, and much, much more. Teams across the studio have been made on-the-fly improvements to Onyx and Champion rank display, rec system maintenance, banning, and beyond. Your feedback on Waypoint, Twitter, Reddit, and elsewhere has kept us quite busy, and that's how we like it. As we review this feedback, we'll be providing timely info regarding tweaks we're looking at making, as well as new things that are in the works. Speaking of tweaks, earlier this week, there was a GIF making its rounds that many of you likely stumbled upon. It was filled with a specific UNSC all-terrain vehicle. For more on this and the changes that followed, I now hand things over to investment lead Chris Blohem. Chris Blohem, investment lead. Mongoose is all the way down. On the morning of the 28th, the day after Halo 5 Guardians launched, I got to work, and my inbox is full of the same link. They are all a of a post from /u/ the Mr. B Dog on Reddit featuring this http semicolon slash slash gfycat.com slash accurate scratchy phrasing, something like that. My first thought was, there is no way this is possible. I sent off a quick email saying as much, but then, to be sure, I opened our telemetry tools, as well as the tools that 343 uses to control the variety of rec cards in our packs. It's not only possible, but our rarity numbers for all the mongooses are higher than they probably should be. Meanwhile, I receive a dozen more links to the infamous pack opening that I now see even when I close my eyes. In a system so wide and as random as Halo 5's rec pack system, that things could happen even though we have a dedicated group of folks looking into every aspect. So a group of us circled and decided it was clear that we should do what we can to get fixed out as soon as possible. As much as we love every piece of hardware in the arsenal, no one should get that many geese. The last sentence might be the biggest understatement I have ever written. We immediately set to work, and yesterday, Thursday morning, deployed a fix live to production. Thursday morning, deployed a fix live to production, and that link, by the way, was a GIF, a GIF, a moving picture, actually, showing somebody open a rec card. And I will continue reading now. The result, the mongoose, should be less common in all of its flavors in both bronze and silver packs. It will still be a common rec, but there will be less of them, particularly in silver packs. Additionally, we should never see the bit of nonsense illustrated by /u/Mr. B Dog. This whole situation illustrates a design goal for us. We are listening and watching, and will do what we can to correct and enhance the experience of Halo 5. So, a celebration, or to needle us, lead concept artist Darren Bacon and concept artist Justin Oakford collaborated on the following. There's a picture of a little comic thing with a grunt opening a rec pack. The next one says RIP. And a bunch of vehicles in the picture fall on top of the grunt. And it kills him, and then in the comic picture it goes pop, pop. With the rec system live and massive amounts of data being generated, as well as YouTube videos and forum comments, more than ever we are dedicated to our original design intent. Fair arena starts. Watch, listen, and react. Supply great content for both arena and Warzone players everything in the system aside from a few select items such as 343 or special event skins can be earned by playing through, though we will enable real money transactions. We support free maps to the players and argument tournament prize pools. Kibushai, regular updates of rec content. Of that last bullet, we have a ton of great content coming. All the way. Are my headphones on? Yes. Of a great content coming. We can't tell you everything now, but trust me, we have new Warzone weapons and vehicles, as well as visual customization of all types. Wait, if I can't tell you what's coming, who can? Without comment, here's a sneak peek. And one of my favorite armor suits that is on the way. It just shows a picture of the new suit, of its primary color and secondary color. But it doesn't tell you the name of it, so I don't know. It's like an Asian looking suit or some sort. It's like a little white U shape on the forehead or something. I don't know, I'll explain it. But if you want to look at this article, you can find the picture right here on HaloWaypoint.com. And the next one is Rec Rarity. Shows a picture of all the rec cards and stuff. You might be wondering just how rare are certain recs. Here's a quick snapshot of some pretty rare recs that most of us have yet to see. Us at 343 included. As of today, only 118 players have unlocked the Tactician Override Armor set. Just 115 players have unlocked Buck's Helljumper Legendary Helmet. Only 10 players have completed all loadout weapon combinations and unlocked the corresponding emblem. Just 22 Elsworn Kelly's shotgun recs have seen the Warzone battlefield. Only 18 Norfang Linda sniper rifle recs have seen the Warzone battlefield. Just 8 Prophets Babe recs have seen the Warzone battlefield. As Chris said, we're keeping a close eye on rec earning, usage, and selling. We will keep you up to date with the latest on any changes as well as noteworthy data. Community Spotlight notable accomplishments. When you jumped into Halo 5, there were a lot of things waiting for you to explore. And for our resident data analysts team was particularly excited about this. Analytics. The team was particularly excited about this. I don't know how to say I can't speak certain words, guys and girls. I'm sorry if I can't say a word correctly. It's a data analyst team was particularly excited about this. So they stayed up each day and night watching from their war room. Imagine a NASA mission control scene here as players from across the world became the first to do certain things or the player to do the most of a certain thing through a variety of graphs and charts that look like a bunch of fake graphs and charts from a bunch of fake graphs and charts from NASA, except they're real. And in celebration of your efforts during the first week of Halo 5, we've put together a list of some of the top community achievers for this week's Community Spotlight, which just so happens to be the biggest one yet. The below players have made their mark on Halo history, and today we applaud and celebrate their launch week efforts while also doing our best to avoid them in matchmaking. First achievers. Once the game was available to all players worldwide, we kept a close eye on multiplayer medal data to see which players would be the first to earn some specific medals. Read on for the first achievers list, all of which were earned within the first few hours of worldwide launch. Marking Lizard 95 and Coupons that were the first players to earn the first strike medal, earning it in the exact same minute. Thanks for helping us kick things off. Cracked Out Killa was the first to rack up a Killionaire. The Killionaire, the highest free medal we've got, in earning 10 kills within 4.5 seconds of one another. Leave some for the rest of us, pal. Leave the rest for us, pal. Pal. Tetchin grabbed the first triple double, awarded for getting double-digit kills, assists, and headshots in a single game. Fury 4s, you missed Tetchin by 1 minute. Krusty earned the first sniper-liciousness, killing 2 enemies with 1 sniper round. Thunder 86 secured the first unfreaking believable a few hours into launch, killing 40 players straight without dying. They were banned shortly after to make the experience more enjoyable for everyone else. Just kidding. Or are we? My dad's kind of being a little loud in my video here.
Sorry, won't happen again.
And I gotta continue the video now before my dad won't shut up. Boast about the most. There's also something to be said about the players who have been crowned the kings and queens of their categories. They've dominated the battlefield for the past few days, raking up medal after medal. You may have played against them, but you likely didn't realize that you were simply just another tally in their medal count. Below, you'll find players who have earned the most of their respective medal and other categories. Medals. Busy Man 123 has a record for the most combat evolved medals, awarded for blasting a power weapon off of a weapon pad and catching it at 63. This busy man knows his roots. We like that. We like that. I Spitful as the most breakout extinction medals, eliminating 24 entire teams so far. Macho Killer 66 has killed 8 opponents with the impact of a grenade and leads the world in fastball medals. Espelon Jimbo, Gamescom Invitational Champion, leads the world in ground pound medals at 179. That's a lot of pounding. Texo Tick is in the lead for surviving the most rounds of Breakout, earning 10 immortal medals. Somebody take him down. At least just once. Please. Lost X Shots has mastered the art of legendary boss takedown with 34. Mr. Element has reminded us of the importance designated driver, earning 773 wheelman medals. I don't even Kira Gaga K4 Zato has captured 193 bases in Warzone and leads the world in base capture medals. And show the picture right here with red versus blue on a Warzone map from Halo 5 Guardians. More stats. The XX Gothic TNT XX is in the lead for arena assassinations with 244. Volswarum 456 leads Warzone assassinations with 165. Grady Gluten loves grenades. Sounds like a new nation exercise. They've got 482 arena grenade kills, the most in the world. Ice White Gamer leads Warzone grenade kills with 243. Double Bob Neri has 949 arena power weapon kills. XIX Caesar XIX has the most Warzone power weapon kills with 647. The Nude Lion has the most arena power weapon grabs at 429. The most efficient power weapon use goes to Ed's at 0117, who is averaging 7.1 kills / grab from players grabbing 50 weapons. AMP TV has a whooping 6,571 arena kills. Somehow, Snakebite FPS and the 2 GRE are tied for the most assists in arena with 1,870. Liville has played 171 arena custom games and historically data tells us that he will probably win the Halo World Championship campaign. Mike 6,687 has the most campaign kills with 7,253. Testy 17 is in the lead for most campaign ground pound kills with 385, and 7 Destroyer 095 has the most campaign Spartan charge kills. My?
Yeah.
Keyboard, please. With 455. Little Big Mad Dog leads the world in the most the most champion assassinations with 346. Camus Deringed 31 has 823 campaign grenade kills. Spazzy Gentleman has the most campaign assists with 586. Top players by playlist. Gamertag, e.g. Snipe, 3 down, ETMU, SSR, 2,149. 2, C9 Asteria, 2,113. HCS Prototype, 2,058. I am Roy Borg, 2,052. Liquid Ninja TB, 2036. Fazzy Enable, 2028. The 2 Gear, 2003. Chris is Soren, 1980. 1,980. It's so frosty. 1,967. Snakebite FPS. 1,954. L to win. L town. 1,944. MV nose. 1,931. Spartan NEFX. 1,930. The bassist and N 1,926. 15. Stellar 1,923. Breakout by Fire Shot 1,750. Looney Dogs 1,674. Time it's left page. 1,655. Bus Dumbledore 1,641. Ty is Sly 1,939. I've Lester Chief X 1,634. A wag of my finger 1,621. Monster 1,614. Monstrous 1,912. Arch MI 1,608. Lior Ganaza 1,608. Superstar Sick 1602. Fruit juice, 1602. Liquid Ninja TB, 1593. Reaver HES, 1593. The second part was Breakout, and the first part was Team Arena. Third one is Free For All. The one side is the gamer tag, and the other side is CSR. The first one is years, 2161. Bullet flu, 2143. Nav G3, 2138. Havoc LP, 2134. Exception HS, 2116. Metal Shake, 2112. It's Proxy, 2106. Vetoed, 2104. X2K Ronic, 2088. The TF is Posse, 2084. Trey's Better, 2081. Don't Slay My Main, 2081. Type 1 in Astro, 2078. V Shadow Dragon V, 2064. Swag Bot Prime, 2045. They show another picture from one of the red Spartans on one of the maps. I think it's Truth, I think. From Slayer, I think. Slayer. Gamertag 1K Bliss I, 1843. XI Ghost Dog IX, 1842. Cronny M33, 1813. O number 00, 1803. Externalized 1795. Sniperoids 1795. Microscope 1782. It be Chera 1771. Space 1754. Expert 1745. Dylan is insane, 1741. Oh Destiny, oh Destiny, 1740. Oh Destiny, 1735. By Vertical, 1735. Guns 1731. Wizard 1729. SWAT Gamertag CSR. It's Never Side Eye 2223. Fallen X Recon X 2200. D Hypey 2189. Am TV 2178. Shadow 2,161. Snipe Nation, 2,157. DC Nut, 2,153. Jinx, 2,127. Ziplin, 2,116. Loso, BGR 8, 2,101. Nick Kutta 0801, 2,075. Bam Hawk 2,067. Hustle 2,067. XVX 8, Saber 8, XVX 2,063. Black Stars Hype 2055. Please join me in applauding not only these Spartans mentioned above, but also each and every one of you who have joined us in the first week of play. We're just getting started, and I'm looking forward to digging into noteworthy stats and performers whenever appropriate. Note, it is always appropriate. The Sandworm. This holiday weekend feels like the appropriate time to talk about a new monster, especially considering the fact that you found this one on the rig. Earlier this week, you're quick to get the lowdown on this beast. I talked to level designer Adrian Bedoya, multiplayer level designer. Many, if not all, of the Easter eggs that the community is now finding were masterminded by one of our incredible artists, Sean Mitchell. He was our go-to on anything dynamic in our levels, so he always liked to go above and beyond and try to sneak things into the levels. Sean knew that in my off time from level design, I like to sculpt creatures and ZBrush, and he wanted to do an awesome Dune-inspired Easter egg for the multiplayer map, The Rig. This being one of my favorite levels that I worked on. I couldn't resist the chance to get a creature into the game. All he needed was for me to sculpt it, and he would handle like a boss, no less. The rest is simple rig, animation, and implementation into the level, so I spent a few nights after work sculpting it, doing a simple texture and then creating the game-ready asset for Sean. It's not often I get to combine my love of creatures and level design in my day-to-day work here at 343. So I'm super excited to have been able to get this guy in that rig, and I hope the community loves the Sandworm as much as I loved making it. Thank you, Sean. Here's a quick work in progress. Look at the creation of the Sandworm sculpted in ZBrush. I just showed a picture of the worm from the Dune series. Below the second picture shows poly paint for the texture. The one is just the sculpt. This one is one in color. Pumpkin stencils. We've been quite busy with the launch of Halo 5, but not too busy to sneak into brand new pumpkin stencils just in time for Halloween. That typo is not a typo at all. It is always intentional. To celebrate Halo 5's first weekend joining forces with Halloween weekend, we've got two stencils for you, featuring the rather carvable Blue Team and Fire Team Orion logos or if you're up to the challenge, create a signature of your own and send us the results on Twitter. We're looking forward to seeing your stuff. Make sure the logo of Blue Team and Fire Team arrives. F5 Guardians Blue Team emblem. The color is cut through, and the other one is great surface. Cut through is great surface. Arias Team emblem. Community update Warzone. This coming Monday, we'll be jumping into the Warzone. It's a playlist to play some matches, and we'd like you to join us. Joining me with Josh Holmes, MP, designer Quinn DeHo, and pro team member Mike Strongside, Kavanaugh, and a few other 343ers. We'll be online from 6 to 8 p.m. at PD, and should you run into us, you should try to win. Those who best us in a Warzone match will be rewarded with some rec rewards that will make your efforts well worth it. To play, simply search in the Warzone playlist from 6 to 8 p.m. PT. We're looking forward to this and future community playdates where we'll be jumping online to play with and against you in arena. Warzone Customs. We'll see you Monday night. That'll do for this week. It's been an incredible first week, and we can't thank you enough for playing with us. We'll be talking again soon, and we're keeping an eye on everything you say and do. That sounds far creepier than intended. We'll see you in matchmaking this weekend. Bravo. That's it for that article. I've been doing this for 42 minutes now. And I wonder how long the next article is. This one is called Reclamation Begins. My Grim Brother 1. 20 hours ago. Issue 48. Says PHEW. We made it. Halo 5 Guardians is finally out in the wild, and many of you have already blasted through the twisting and turning tail, sharing a variety of thoughts, reactions, and opinions along the way. For the next couple of issues will be content light regarding many of the deeper aspects of the Halo 5 Guardian story and surrounding fiction in order to give folks ample time to get through the campaign as unspoiled as possible. That being said, we'll still be adding our regular dose of lore love into the universe section, and we do happen to have a neat little milestone coming up for canon folder itself. So I'm sure there might be some neat goodies to look forward to soon. This week we want to primarily focus on recapping the crazy time that was this launch weekend. I hope that many of you got to tune into some of the epic party we threw this Monday called Halo 5 Live. But in case you didn't, we've gathered up some of the story-centric aspects right here for you. Enjoy. So there's a YouTube video called State of the Universe 101, Halo 5 Live, State of the Universe. Halo 5 Live opened up with a love letter to the lore, as we unveil the newest addition to the Halo 101 video collection. Fans who have been visiting Halo Waypoint in the Halo channel for some time now are probably pretty familiar with our Halo 101 series, which takes a look at various elements, characters, and events within the Halo universe and breaks them down in bite-sized bits for better understanding. Our latest entry, Halo 101 Guardian's Approach, is meant to give fans both new and old both an overview and catch-up of the main Halo narrative and drop them out of the doorstep of the Halo 5 Guardians campaign. If you have friends or family that are curious about this universe, we're also crazy about, hopefully it helps give a nice overview of what's been going on so far. Light of the roundtables. One of the highlights were a fiction fan of the Halo 5 live show where the roundtable discussions that took a more intimate look at both the Halo 5 Guardian story itself as well as the greater Halo narrative. If you didn't get to check them out during the launch party, check them out on the Halo channel or right here. 5 roundtable, the storytellers. This one is about the story of Halo, and the other one is about the voice acting roundtable. I want to rewatch the storyteller one. There's a description right here that says 343 Industries franchise development director Frank O'Connor, Halo 5 Guardians, lead writer Brian Reed, cinematic director Brian Goodrich, Nathan Edward Buck, Fillion, and yours truly all sat down together with 343's Tina Summerford to talk Halo storytelling from a range of unique perspectives. We chat about telling our latest narratives within the game, both through cinematic experiences as well as a huge array of in-game dialogue, and the task of trying to tell cohesive tales within a vast and expanding universe. Nathan, of course, offers an inside view on what it's like to play not just an ODST, but a Spartan, and elaborates on his relationship with Halo as a whole. The next video is called Halo 5 Live, Voice Acting Roundtable. The cast: Steve Downs, the Master Chief, and Ike Amanda, Spartan Locke, Darren O'Hara, Captain Lasky, Laura Bailey, Spartan Vale, and Travis Willingham, Frederick 104, George Frank, O'Connor to talk about the craft of voice acting, their experience with Halo 5 Guardians, and much more. This roundtable is an excellent way for story fans to get a rare and special glimpse of the voices behind the visors and learn a little but more about the incredible individuals that pour their talent and passion into the Halo 5 Guardians story. Painting a new picture, the video is Halo 5 Live Fall of Reach. Fans of the Halo The Fall of Reach anime series would definitely want to check out this behind the scenes look at the project's development, featuring an inside look from our friends of the Sequence group. Fans can get a taste of what it takes to give a much well-known story the animated treatment through Sequence's unique artistic style. Truth and reconciliation. 8 walk 326413. What exactly is the difference between genre Mark IV, VII, and mainline genre Gen 2 armor? The description from the Gen 1 Mark IV and Halo 4 seem to imply that the Mark VII was a Gen 2 variant, but there's no other evidence to suggest that the Mark 7 and Gen 2 are connected. A. Modern Gen 2 armor incorporated a number of technologies developed for the Mark 7 program. Though Mark 7 itself was not cost effective to produce at scale. The closest Gen 2 armor variant to Mark 7 is the Disseminator, though it is mostly unknown outside of the Spartan Special Forces community. Ford Falcon 1997. What is Joe Field record during the Human Covenant War? A. During the Human Covenant War, Joe Madami served as the ship master of the ORS Heavy Cruiser Belite of the Profane during the latter third of the conflict. Dimmest Void. Does the Spartan branch have their own space-sized ships, vehicles, to relay support material? A. Spartans rely on the Navy for interstellar deployment and have arrangements to utilize Marine Corps or Army assets on an as-needed basis. Spartans enjoy a special relationship with other UNSC branches, but do not, strictly speaking, have their own armored vehicles, aerospace craft, or slipspace-capable transports. Easy gyro. Does the grunt floating across the menu screen in the Halo 5 fit into the cannon? Very carefully and with a lot of grease. That will do it for this week. Folks, on behalf of everyone here in the studio, I want to say thanks for making this Halo 5 Guardians journey a fantastically exciting and rewarding one. I can't wait to spend time discussing and dissecting Halo's latest adventure with you all further. Certainly hope you'll continue to join us as we do so. Until next time, live well, play Halo, and did I not tell you that Demki Hoti is arguably the best Unkagi ever, Grim? New universe entries this week, Berdarian wants a thriving human colony. And University Berdarian was brought to ruin by a ruthless Covenant attack near the end of the war. Plasma caster, elegant but deadly. Plasma caster is designed to shatter enemy lines and break up positions fortified by stationary weapon emplacements. Phaeton, compact, nimble, and bristle for firepower. Phaeton gunship, air support for Promethean forces. I hope you guys liked that video I was making today. I made it kind of long today, but I just wanted to discuss. I'm a huge Halo lover, as you know, and I'm even having a Halo party tomorrow at my house. And having a bunch of people coming over and hanging out and playing Halo and eating my dad's world famous homemade pizza. And that's pretty cool and awesome. And the game is, like I said before, is pretty badass, if you ask me. And I really enjoyed all the details and everything, the story and the collectibles, and it's pretty much everything about the Halo. And I love the Halo lore. And also I've been listening to the audiobook called Halo: The Fall of Reach lately. I've listened to 10 chapters of it so far. It's a pretty good book. I should continue reading it more. And my dad even downloaded it for me through a BitTorrent called Kick-Ass. The BitTorrent site is called Kick-Ass. And my mom and dad are outside with me today, enjoying the outdoors. My dad's still working on his bricks in the backyard here. And I don't want to babble on too much, but yeah, please, like always, and I give these articles a 10 out of 10, as always. And please rate, comment, like, favorite, subscribe, thoughts, and opinions. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it for your viewing pleasure, guys and girls. And stay tuned for more, guys and girls. And please drink some hot chocolate. And I'll see you all later. And Aaron Halo 18 here. We'll see you next time. Alright, goodbye.